welcome back guys. Another live stream. Today I do something funny. ट्रोल करेंगे, ट्राई करेंगे ट्रोल करने का. सो हीरो प्रेडिक्शन में पिक होगा ये वाला, ये पहला ट्रोलिंग हीरो. दूसरा ट्रोलिंग हीरो होगा इधर में कौन सा है, ये भी हो सकता है डेजल, बिकॉज इसका ये चेंज कर दिया. पॉइजन टच ये सेट कर लेंगे तो पॉइजन टच में हेक्स कर देगा 1.25 सेकंड के लिए. बढ़िया अपडेट है भाई. डीपीसी देख लेते हैं. और चल रहा है, लाइव चल रहा है, कोई बात नहीं.
So they need a position one that can match up against the Juggernaut. They don't have any kind of save. Ursa is banned out, right?
Yeah, Ursa and Troll were the last bans by T1. And Smart Omega ban out Death Prophet. So they cover both bases, I guess. It's off lane ban with Legion Commander.
Omni Knight.
3 Omni?
Omni,
yeah. 3 Omni. Okay. I've seen it pop up in pubs a bit.
Omni Knight किस कारण लिया है?
Seems good. I've seen it pop up in pubs a little bit more often now, but
किस कारण लिया भाई Omni Knight?
I called for a sniper yesterday with like
yeah, versus the DP, right?
Yeah. But this time around, like they have a dining to close the gap. It's only one hero. I don't mind. Like sniper, like his shard is actually super dope. Like it's you have another way of saving yourself. His what's it called? His ability, like he received the buff in the A. Yeah.
उधर पे Lion और
you have MKB.
उसका नाम क्या है? उसका नाम है?
Second ability. Haven't seen sniper in such a long time. I forgot the name of the ability.
क्या नाम है उसका? वो हीरो का?
Headshot, shrapnel, headshot,
Lion
taken.
और
Concussive grenade is the shard, which is actually quite good, and assassinate.
Yeah.
और क्या नाम था उसका?
So
is he good in this draft?
ये वाला ना, Green Stroke. तो ग्रीम स्ट्रोक और लायन बढ़िया सपोर्ट हो जाएगा.
Good front line with
Silence, Hicks,
and also Centaur.
Stun.
One of the best heroes to
Soulbind.
defend the high ground with as well. If things don't
go
well,
mana drain.
You can always kill the healing ward.
इसके पास सपोर्ट में
I don't know, man.
Skyrim में जो है Silence यहाँ पे भी है.
I'll go with Omega.
Yeah, I'll keep things more grounded. I'll still go with T1, but they can buy a couple of blink daggers, get that sniper. Even though he's playing with the Centaur, which might prove to be very crucial.
Centaur का एक stunt है.
Really strong, but I'm gonna
Beastmaster का ulti एक stunt है.
So
Beastmaster लिया किस लिए भाई? वो नेग्रो तो भाई नहीं है भाई. नेग्रो वो वाला तो रिमूव कर दिया है. I don't know.
Your turn to ban.
Okay. Ban तो इसको ही करना है.
5 seconds left.
एक था आइटम था. वो आइटम चला गया. Okay.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
बढ़िया अल्टी बनेगा. चल रहा है जो चलने दो. ये आ जाएगा। कल वाला बोला था, कल वाला कंप्लीट ना हो पाए तो आज ट्राई करेंगे, आज बढ़िया से करेंगे। आज बढ़िया वाला करना है, पेरेंट्स के साथ बढ़िया गेम प्ले निकालना है। ये सही है।
Prepare for battle! Seconds to showtime.
ये मिड लेन खेलेगा, ये ऑफ लेन खेलेगा।
I'm all for a little down. You feeling fresh? I always wanted to see an ancient fall. Yeah, that stuff's overrated. Don't make me come over there. First blood! First blood. I'm just getting started.
No, always die first. Copy.
As you will. No, you don't. The spirit moves. Yes. Of course.
What happened? X happened. Oh, bhai.
Your middle tower's under attack. Dig in and defend that sucker.
As you say.
I need boot. Moflin को मार दिया. वाह 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 वाह. वाह भाई वाह.
No, don't think so.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ice flows.
Back.
If your mid tower could talk, it'd be pretty mad at you.
As you require.
ये क्या अलग भाई कैसे 350 330 This is not fair. इधर गया
Cut. Really? That's your best? As you will.
Look, the enemy's attacking your middle tower. Don't let him do that!
Ice flows.
They're trying to knock down your middle tower.
As you require.
Your top tower is under attack. Rally the troops and get over there! Dyer's doing that glowy thing. Nothing to do until that's done.
This will do nicely.
As you say.
Hey, Axe, why you give him 4 hit?
Of course. Blessed eyes.
तो इसके लिए मुझे साइलेंस बनाना पड़ेगा.
This
बहुत जरूरी है।
Top tower needs some help. Your middle tower's under attack.
Interesting. Of course. Ice flows. As you say. To me! When you get to hell, as you will.
Killing spree!
Yes. Yes.
Dire structures are fortified. They're trying to knock down your middle tower.
Ice takes all.
If your mid tower could talk, it'd be pretty mad at you.
The spirit moves me.
Your middle tower is under... Hey! Dominating!
Yes.
Your middle tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified. tower is under attack.
भाई टॉप होने वाला है गेम.
As you require. Ice vortex. Onward. Ice flows. As you will.
Killing spree! The bottom tower is under attack. You and a couple of friends could probably stop unstoppable!
You deserved it.
If your mid-tower could talk, it'd be pretty mad at you.
Let's try. Staff
Your bottom tower is under attack. Oh, there better be something important going on. You better hop on over to your bottom tower. Your bottom tower has fallen. Wicked sick! Tower is under attack. This is one of the things in the bag. Dominate!
And try not to die.
Monster, you!
GG man. नहीं होगा भाई. ये stupid team से नहीं हो पाएगा.
I'll return the favor.
They're trying to knock down your middle tower. What, that's your job or something?
farm भाई कितना farm करेगा?
Daesh putting up a
चल
barricade.
बाइक लेके भाई farm पे farm
Your
कर
middle
रहा है.
tower is under attack. Courier has been killed. It's tough out here. Courier is just trying to make a living. Got one less middle tower now, by the way. Godlike.
So sad for you.
As you say.
farm और farm भाई कितना farm करेगा भाई?
You're not going anywhere.
Mega kill! Killing spree! Holy shit! Your middle tower is under attack! Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack! And over here we have your middle tower. Not being there no more. Double kill! Middle barracks are looking shaky! Ooh, your bottom tower's kinda bad.
ये भी तो blink tracker बाइक करने.
You better poof on over to your bottom tower. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Not axe.
तक ब्लिंक डैगर ही नहीं बना पाया, कुछ भी नहीं। चलो छोड़ो भाई, नहीं हो पाएगा। और भाई ट्राई हार्ड नहीं करना है, छोड़ो। नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है। और भाई ट्राई हार्ड नहीं करना है, फालतू में यार ट्राई हार्ड करके क्यों।
If you wanted your little barracks to not fall, you're doing little barracks are under attack. It ain't over till the last building falls. So fight! Killing spree! The top tower needs some help. Your middle barracks is falling. Oh, come on! You're digging your own grave. Your top tower is Your top tower is under attack. Double kill.
All you got.
Top tower is under attack. Your top tower needs some help.
Alright, so Shadow Blade is coming.
Your top tower is under attack.
अभी भाई ये ब्लिंक लेगा, इसके बाद लेगा तेरा ब्लेड मिल, उसके बाद भाई
Your top tower is under attack. You'll be fine, long as that top tower don't fall. Oh wait, it's already gone. Ooh, your bottom tower is bad. That's what I'm talking about. Your bottom tower just took a dirt hit. Need some help? You wanna do something about it, or just sit there looking funny? Ooh, your bottom tower, it's kind of bad. Wait a minute, your bottom tower's gone.
टेरोब्लेड तो भाई मैं रिपोर्ट करने वाला हूँ टेरोब्लेड को। लीजन को भी मैं रिपोर्ट करने वाला हूँ।
Top tower needs some help. Hello, top tower. Goodbye, top tower. Dominate! Barracks are under attack. Double kill. Your bottom barracks are under attack. They'll do something if you know what's good for you. Hey, your bottom barracks need help.
भाई मानता बना रहा है।
Bad news about your bottom barracks. Dire structures are fortified. Your top barracks has fallen! Your top barracks never did nothing to deserve this!
Wanted by
Double kill!
as you will.
The top barracks are under attack. All hands, time for some of that hero stuff! Your top barracks never did nothing to deserve this! The bottom barracks has fallen! Your top barracks ain't nothing no more! Mega creeps! Killing spree!
थ्रो कर दिया भाई, थ्रो कर दिया, पूरा गेम थ्रो कर दिया ये चूतिया। डोटा 2 पे भी, डोटा ड्रैगन ब्लेड पे भी नूब था, टेरो ब्लेड, और इधर पे भी नूब ही है।
Your middle tower's under attack! Killing spree! They're trying to knock down your middle tower! If your mid tower could talk, it'd be pretty mad at you. Dominate! Double kill!
More for your
Your
money.
middle tower's under attack!
To all betrayers.
Your engine is under attack! Mega kill! Triple kill! Yeah, no doubt. The dire engine collapsed! All right in the world!
रिपोर्ट करना है, रिपोर्ट। वेट वेट वेट, रिपोर्ट। ये साले को रिपोर्ट करना है। This lot creator purchased an account to play outside. Skill level is मारेंगे। No player साला। I'm coming, कुछ ही देर में आता हूँ। तब तक आप लोग डीपीसी देखिए।
Out, and that lands. CML is the only one who dies, though, to start this one off. Sam H then falls afterwards. Cuckoo and Zephyr are gone on the side of T1. Avalanche comes out. That hits on the back for a second. Does it send them back? Is this enough of a deterrent?
Seems so. They just want to play safe, wait for the support, wait for the offlaner because he's one of the more important pieces to really protect the sniper. And Omnislash is just off cooldown again. Oh, he's going into a Skadi actually, like... That's not damage.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't know if 23 can do it himself. And you were talking about how it's not single core. You know, you don't really benefit a lot from single core lineups. And I said at the beginning, Omni Knight doesn't feel like a Cuckoo hero to me.
Doesn't. He's more on scaly heroes like Legion Commander and stuff. But I still do hope that he changes his mind on the Juggernaut, because otherwise I can't really see a silver lining for them here. Because they're just getting more tanky on the dire side. Sniper building into the Daedalus now as well. Once he has that, he's actually going to hit like a truck too. Or more like a poisonous mosquito, I guess. Except he's not poisonous, he's just...
Those don't exist, do they?
Yeah, mosquito. Don't they? I don't have no idea.
Poisonous mosquitoes?
Poisonous bee?
Maybe?
Poisonous octopus?
That's actually, those exist.
Good.
I believe.
Covered my bases.
No, maybe I'm thinking of the jellyfish. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a pretty big jellyfish.
That is true.
13k gold lead now. Load is all picked up on the Centaur. That means they could potentially go to Omni/City together.
Ooh.
You know, they're just having a good party, a good rave, you know, all by themselves.
It turns into basically Dragon Ball Z.
Basically.
Where they don't show anybody, and then they show up for a second, then they go back out of frame.
Just not the cool sound effects.
Yeah.
Alright, Beastmaster now Octarine Core picked up. Means massive roar range. Roar now has a 26 seconds cooldown, by the way, because why not? I don't know why he has a level 20 talent that reduces the roar cooldown by 35. That is just ridiculous. It should not be here. It's like a 25 talent.
Yeah, that really is. I mean, do you want that or 30 board damage?
I don't know, man. I think 30 board damage is pretty damn valuable. But yeah, like... Beast will get a change soon, don't worry. The 10 damage nerf did not quite impact him.
I mean, yeah, B came out today. Where is the C patch that shows that talent getting moved to 25?
Alright, they're smoking up. Okay, he went back into the Crystallis. Let's go. There's some sort of damage now. But Omega, once again, prepared completely. Counter smoke.
In the right spot. Yeah. Oh, they find the sniper. That could be a big one to get. They've got the avalanche as well as a toss. They swell on top of him, but it doesn't pop. He doesn't go. 23. He's on the other side of the fight. He goes into the Nyx Assassin. They'll get the kill on the Nyx Assassin. They look over at Mac, but Mac's going to heal up, and that's just not enough damage. They got the kill on the 3. They take out the Lion as well as the Grimstroke. Omni-Knight bought back. 23 by himself. He's gone to Tino. They did not focus on the sniper, and he gets to survive. He gets the output, all that damage that he's been building. I don't know. That seemed not coordinated from T1. Yeah, not the way we've seen him in the past, that's for sure.
I mean, he's still at Aegis, so sure that kill might be a little bit risky, but if your team goes in, you got to go in as well. Like, you got to be on the same page if you want to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and that was certainly split.
Yeah, and now Jug is dead for a minute. They're probably going to get 1 or 2 sides here. Without the Jug, no chance of killing the Centaur ever. Man, look at the range of those axes. It's just barraging them at the tier 4s.
And there's nothing they can do about it. You can't jump him. You don't have your Jug. Do you want him to buy back? Like, I guess you have to see whether or not they go for something more after the set of racks.
Yep. Snipe a little bit timid. But yeah, they're probably going to choose to play safe or Arctic.
Avalanche? That's forward for Tiny. He needs to be... Yeah.
The Raw is already off cooldowns, 20 seconds. I was so surprised by it yesterday when it just got brought twice in like a minute.
Jeez.
It doesn't seem fair.
You survived long enough to get roared twice, or did you buy back?
I bought back.
Oh my
and
god.
then I died the same way again. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So Omega's playing it very, very calm, which is good. You know, then no rush whatsoever. Sniper, Daedalus soon.
And that fight near the Roche pit just wasn't even close.
If
there's no proper communication, these fights aren't going to be close. I want to say that there is an opportunity for T1. They win a fight and they get Roche. If the timings line up,
definitely.
That's your way back in.
They can still win. Like, a 6-slotted Juggernaut is still a damage monster.
Yeah.
If you can get there. If the game doesn't end within like the next 5 minutes. He still has a ton of support behind him.
Jesus.
But you can just see like the mentality of Radiant is very, very fearful, you know? Anything they see, it's
wait for you to get out. Yeah, now that's been since the beginning of the game. We saw it. Oh?
They can definitely feel the pressure. Like, kudos to Omega, you know, to be able to make T1 feel the pain, feel the fear. Yeah. And it's pre-Daedalus.
Sniper really hasn't been touched. They're going to blink it once again. Avalanche toss. Primal Roar comes out, but he pops the BKB. They'll get the kill on a CML. Now they're going to look for more.
What did he
BKB is going to run out in just a second. I swore he roared Carl there.
But it was gone instantly.
Yeah. Like as the BKB came out.
Yeah. He didn't get heavily grazed. But he has a status resistance talent that he didn't skill. So Yeah. I don't know what happened. I definitely heard him scream.
Yeah. Have to look at it after the game again.
Yep.
There's the Daedalus.
And a very manly Jug stream.
Timeless Relic. Okay.
All right. Luckily not for the Beastmaster.
Lion, here you go.
Oh, Panda Edge Sword, good as well.
That's a nice neutral to have.
What's the best for
considering the build?
Beast? Is it? I feel like Timeless Relic is better than Spell Prison, probably. Just to increase the damage with those axes, the raw duration.
God, he's got an E-blade too. Oh my God. Yeah.
Timeless Relic, please.
Yeah. Timeless Relic.
And then Spell Prism. Not actually that necessary for this Dire team.
No,
I mean, always nice to have, but Tiny went into a Dagon. Okay. So right click Tiny got buffed a lot. Not Magic Tiny though, but he's going into the.
They almost have
Magic Damage.
This Daedalus for Jug.
Oui. Omelette de fromage.
Dexter's Laboratory quote right there.
I mean, Juggernaut is still, keeping up in the net worth chart, but
BKBs get popped again. Mystic Flare was dropped, I believe. Soulbind comes in. It's an illusion over to the center. They're trying to get to the backlines. Blade Fury away, and it already looks like T1 want to disengage from this. Was he throwing the axes or looking for the Primal Roar? Either way, he doesn't get it off onto the Tiny. Carl escapes.
Yeah. So the problem is, if Juggernaut commits, it's all in. Like, the entire team needs to follow up. He's not getting out unless he kills them.
I think the BKB was early, so now you got to think about, can Carl survive? Can he do anything? Can he input to this fight? And the answer is no. So I think that shows just the good decision-making from T1, but still, they're down 21K. And, I mean, it's a decision like that that makes it possible for them to come back.
It's a very hard, Jug game to make decisions this game. Because as soon as you go in, as I said, you're committed 100%. Like, your team has to follow up. No BKB this time.
Where is Carl?
No buyback either. That was completely out of position.
Yeah, okay.
Level on Schnibber.
Okay.
Sniper turned into a machine gun guy.
Yeah. That's a good one to get. That's for sure.
Promoted. And especially when you're sieging high ground, right? It's like super timely.
Think swell, jump forward, blink away, and nothing home. Nothing home for T1 just yet.
Yeah, he's keeping his buyback on Jug. I would love for him to just buy out, get all the damage you can, because at this point it's the only comeback avenue into the game.
Yeah, I don't think 2 lives is going to be more effective. Inkspell once again, and they've got the stun.
But where's the damage?
CML looking to make a jump and a stun happen. It just doesn't.
Well, mistimed clip after the Rex was gone. T1 is a little bit flustered here. Omega.
Is the 25 going to be enough here for Jug?
If he doesn't choose the health talent, it could potentially make a difference. Because plus 1 second Omni-Slash duration is quite potent. But the problem is Beastmaster has a very long range E-Blade now for that sniper. So even if they get on top of him, killing him is not going to be easy.
God, and he's got his level 25 talent, the plus 4% wild axes damage amp per stack.
Yeah. Daedalus is finished now, so there is damage on it, Omni-Slash.
Oh, what is the damage going to come out? And he'll go to the Swift Slash. Blade Fury right on top of the Nyx Assassin. They get the kill on Zephyr. They're going to take out the Lion, as well as this Grimstroke. Both supports are gone. Primal Roar is used. That's out onto Cuckoo. E-Blade thrown, tossed back. They're trying to save the Omni Knight with BKB. The Guardian Angel comes in, and they will save these 3. They haven't bought back on their supports just yet. Trying to maybe draw Omega in.
Double damage sniper.
God, double damage. Has the extra range from level 25. He's got Leveler. Yeah, he's going to have Swift Blink in a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Looking very good.
Now going on the Nullify on Jug. I like that. I just got to max out on damage now. But Roshan is already gone.
That's the third row.
27k, 28k. Should be an Aghanims as well. Unless it was a refresher shard.
It was the shard.
Wow. Centaur also got Aghanim Scepter. I didn't realize that before. So minus 30% damage as well.
Where does the you get? Congratulations, you got damage.
But I got damage reduction.
I've got damage reduction. Yeah.
And I got an E-Blade. And they got all sorts of ways to mitigate your damage. Good luck dealing any.
Centaur's going for overwhelming blink. Sniper. He's got Swiftly coming out.
Be careful. They found him.
They caught him. There's the stun. There's the kill. Easy does it. He's got buyback. But it's just not where you want to be.
I'm actually really impressed with Omega here, the way they play. Like, they don't rush anything. They play it very calm, collected. They always get the pickoffs before they start going high ground, so there's no split push coming in. They know, like, perfectly how to finish this game. Like, we have seen so many teams in the past, even higher caliber teams struggle with that, you know?
Yeah.
Omega doing a very good job here.
This is a big check mark.
Yeah. But once again, my trust in T1 not getting rewarded. They break him in hard over and over.
Pretty sure we both said Omega.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was only the cost they went for T1 for some reason.
Yeah. Mac moving forward. There's the blink as well as the Primal Roar. He's in between the tier 4s, and he just doesn't care. That's wild. He's used the shard. He's got another Primal Roar ready to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow.
Had to use the refresher at least to get out, but forced 2 buybacks.
Yeah, simple buybacks. And look at the damage on the 23. He just gets stunned up. Hit with the impale Primal Roar. He's gone. Buys back. They'll use the Guardian Angel. They're on top of this Centaur, and they might have the damage to get the kill, but it certainly takes a while. And he does have buyback. And he's going to TP right over to the outpost. Cuckoo trying to run. Mules up into the air. Hit with the Impale. Lands on the Lion too. Zephyr hit with that E-Blade. Oh, Soulbind with Sniper hexed up. Do they have the damage to get the kill here? He still has Aegis. So even if you get this kill, I don't know how much it's going to be worth. CML gets low. The Blade Fury's there. 3 heroes dead as they're going to get one back from this Aegis. They've got the Primal Roar out of the jug. They look over. Lotus Orb stun again onto the Sniper. There's the Avalanche and the kill on a Tino. They're looking forward, looking over at the Beastmaster. Mac trying to team it with the BKB. The damage just isn't enough. They just bought back on Sam H. There's the Earth Spike from Zephyr. They've locked him down. They've killed him off. And he is gone for 114 seconds.
There was a ton of buyback expended for Omega here, and they still lose the team fight with an Aegis even. Now this is the sign that we all were looking for. This Juggernaut dealing a ton of damage with that Omni Slash and the talent coming in. Woo! A little bit out of position there from the Sniper because he wanted to kill the Omni Knight.
And wow, that's game changing.
If Sniper is out of position, he still dies very fast. Now that leaves a lot of time for Radiant to get some building damage done. You can see it here again in the replay. 23 getting caught out, getting blown up immediately. Had to expend the buyback, but you just look at the Sniper position here. As they're going deeper and deeper, he's moving in, inching forward.
Does he blink in?
I don't know how he ended up there.
Ooh, they found the Grimstroke. Lightmon gone for 100.
Yep. Making it look easy. And Raw still up. 23 has to be careful here.
They're just trying to cut the creeps, but the tier 3 low, half health, all right. Jug doesn't have buyback for 6 minutes. Like, he needs to be very careful. Okay, so Refresher Orb, Octarine Core.
That's double Raw.
That's like 3 roars in a fight.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, honestly.
What's the cooldown on? Still 26. He doesn't have any cooldown reduction item. With Spell Prism, that goes down to almost 20. Carl?
Caught. CML, he's here. There's the Refresher, another Primal Roar. Oh, Guardian Angel was used.
Guardian Angel, it's all magic damage. Maybe didn't read the patch notes.
Yeah, I mean, Carl's dead. He had a spree.
No.
For what it's worth, he was getting it done a little bit.
No, he will definitely have to buyback here, unless they are fine playing against Mega Creeps. Right, there's the buyback. But Sniper is just barraging the Rex.
Lion's Finger does a decent chunk of damage. I would love to see him get an axe. He's got 7 stacks. Like, it could be a game changer.
BKB blink in on the Tiny, amounting to nothing. They just can't reach. Like, you can just tell T1 is very desperate here.
Megas. Can they defend against Megas?
They can.
Yeah.
They can still got Battlefield and Jug. It's just, you know, pushing high ground against Sniper Beast is a nightmare.
Really even done that yet.
If this game is ever going to end, it will be like at minute 900.
Ooh. All right, buckle in.
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, if it's going to end in T1's favor, rather.
I'm still buckled.
I'm buckled in too. Maybe we get to see minute 60 items. What could be game-changing here? Fallen Sky for sure. A good old Pirate Head on the Sniper. Or Ballista on the Sniper, why not?
We've got 13 minutes. We got some time. It feels like this game has been that long, though.
Okay, look, Ben. Either the game is going to end in like 3 minutes or 900.
Okay. So either the 50-minute mark or 900. You know he's serious because he called me by my first name.
Yes. Buckle down. 4K health Juggernaut. It's good at your tanky, but can you deal the deeps? So far, the answer is no.
Yeah, he's not rolling in the deeps.
Definitely not. He's rolling in the health, though. And again, this wouldn't be a problem if you had a second core. Don't pick 4 Protect 1 lineups and pops, guys.
Is Tiny going to do enough here?
Nope.
Dagon 5?
I mean, it's a double Dagon with Grimstroke ult, but...
And Finger?
Centaur, you know?
Burst damage is there.
If Lion gets an axe...
That's what I think he should get.
In 20 minutes.
But he got a Shadow Blade.
Look, the scaling is infinite on him, okay? If he gets 700 finger stacks, he's going to be at 30k health.
I mean, he's got, what, 7 now, so an extra 280. That's hitting for...
No, it's not 280, it's 490.
7 stacks?
Yeah, because 70 per stack.
True. Why does it say 280 here?
That's bonus damage.
Ah, right. Sorry.
I was talking about the health.
Right.
Yeah. So once he's
I was
level 20...
talking about something else completely. I completely just missed the mark on that.
Okay, nice. That's why we're casting together, you know? We're always making sure we take good care of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking about the damage because I was talking about the Dagon, double finger.
Yeah, but he needs an axe for that. Then you have the Grimstroke ult plus double AoE finger, the my special.
Yeah. Would you get 6 stacks on that?
Yeah.
1
6
finger.
On 1 finger, yeah. That was legendary.
I'll make it take a lot of time. I'm a little surprised, but they could be waiting for the next Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to do anything. Sniper still has a slot to go. Probably going to wait for Roshan, which may respawn in 5 seconds. If they're really lucky, it respawns instantly. You see how lucky they are.
Oh, Eagle Song.
Not very lucky at all. 2 minutes 30. Or Juggernaut's Eagle Song.
Yeah, and that's for the Swift Blink.
The bottom, right? You went to the enemy secret shop?
I don't think so.
Well, there was a Swift Blink on. That hurts. Because the Swift Blink actually adds a lot of damage.
Right.
How much is it? Attack speed. So that is another 25 agi, 50 attack speed, and 50 damage that you lose.
They actually don't even have all 4 tier 4s yet on T1.
Yeah, they just can't get out of base to get them. I mean, this could be a valid winning strategy, you know? You wait till minute 60, you get all the items, the enemy can't get them. You lose a fight somehow, Juggernaut gets a pirate head, suddenly you lose.
Sniper has 8k gold.
Yeah, and the moonshot already in his inventory.
So he'll just buy the MKB, eat the moonshard.
Now the question is, why is he going MKB?
Oh God, CML. Way to just do that perfectly. Break the smoke, make this difficult. Primal Roar, that comes out. There's the refresher, and he's got another Primal Roar to use. That's going to be used on a Cuckoo. They get the kill on a White Mine as well as Cuckoo. They both are dead without buyback, and Omni as well as the Swift Slash both used to no avail. They've got the Nullifier as well as the Dagon coming through onto the Nyx Assassin, but they lose Zephyr. It's a 3-for-1. Nyx is dead for 115, but you are fighting 2v4. And what is Tiny going to do? Look at the range coming in. They get the kill on a Carl, and it's 23 against the world. 4 minutes, not 3, but you're basically on it.
Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would...
Primal Roar. All right, Mystic Fire. Yeah, he just gets blown up. All they have is the Grimstroke now, and Omega seal up this game.
And they're still not GGing out.
There it is.
GG. I would have put a bit more energy in there if the outcome wasn't clear for already 20 minutes or so.
Fair enough.
Props to Omega.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to play this well at all. They played a very calm game, won the laning phase, won the mid game, won the late game, really didn't make any sort of huge errors.
Yeah, they won everything start to finish, which was impressive, something we've really kind of yet to see from the promoted teams and or last season with the teams that maybe felt like they were on the cusp. So, I mean, that's a great showing. It's only game 1.
It's only game 1.
It is a series. There is a chance to bring it back.
Difficult to win, yeah. But game 1 kind of sold me on them, you know.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean I will go with them game 2, though.
unless they pick a Beastmaster.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, so we'll see what they pick for game 2 and break down game number 1. Again, it's that handsome panel. Back over to you guys.
I'm blushing. You're too kind. Yeah, Omega Esports, or Smart Omega, exceed expectations. And part of it isn't due in part to the fact that Beastmaster is still quite broken. Doesn't really matter if you take off a little bit of damage off of a stack. I don't really think that's quite enough.
It's like I hear in my voice, why did I bet against Beastmaster?
That's
Who's controlling the game? Sniper wasn't even the problem. It's like I hear someone saying that. Oh, it's
Black.
It's
still Black still talking how Beastmaster is imbalanced. You guys are dum-dums. You know, you're betting against Sniper. It was a good Sniper game.
We're betting against Smart Omega because we're dum-dums.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. I think like it looked like a good Sniper game, and not a big fan that they put him on the safe lane, but he only died once and then still managed to get a good amount of farm, power treads, plus Hand of Midas with the CDR talent. Like, you can feel that goal kicking in. They were prioritizing Beastmaster because they know Beastmaster is still, a super...
It's so stupid. This hero is just so stupid.
I don't know. It's just not... It's anti-fun. Like, this thing should not exist because all he does is just spam the axes. They come back. He uses the axes. Keep repeating it. It's... You can feel in the end, like, whoever they get a roar on. But we can also, talk about good itemization. I liked itemization on Sniper this time around with the introduction of the grenade, plus a blink dagger, plus a hurricane pike. Like, you can catch him. The only gap closer pretty much is Juggernaut with the blink, but he's not afraid of that. And also Tiny, they have ways of saving him with the Centaur Stampede if necessary. On the other side, to talk more about itemization, this Tiny, he decides to go for not right click Tiny, got buffed. I don't see the reason why this hero should be played as position 4, or mid is also fine, but you want to get this.
He was 4 here. It's
you want to still
get
the items that you can scale with. You want to get that crit. You want to get that Aghanims. You still want to get the shard. You want to be able to scale. This time around, like, you're building items that your supports are supposed to buy. Like, he bought a 4-staff, a blink dagger. These are 2 gap closing items, a lot of gold, which doesn't give you any kind of damage. So that's like 4,000+ gold, 4.5
they
actually.
They put all their eggs in one basket, and that's
it's not enough.
Savage.
It's
like,
just gonna backfire.
Let's power him up and
let me just finish, Lizard. And because I didn't come
but
to
I'm angry.
My biggest problem here is also Omni Knight getting Yule Scepter, second item. Like, you're playing for yourself. You're not actually, playing for the team. If you want to get a Dispel mechanic, you just get a Lotus Orb. It's great against Sky. It's great against... Sure, even better. Like, why don't you get these 2 items? Like, it's super... If you're putting all, as you said, eggs in one basket, just put that Lotus Orb, put the Solar Crest on your
maybe he
on your
was
Omni.
Playing the long con.
On Juggernaut, I mean. Yeah, I don't know.
Goes into whatever the hell that 7K...
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, exactly.
Sure, you can buy that later. It's like a cheap item, but it's... Lotus Orb is a bit more expensive, and it gives you so much more.
No, I don't like the Omni overall as a pick. I went with T1 mostly because of the name.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, because you don't bet against Beastmaster. Not right now, not in this meta. Omni Knight as well. Solar Crest, Yules, Phase Boots. You just don't feel the presence of the hero. He's not really accomplishing a lot. And Tiny, that you picked to be your mid laner, your playmaker, went for the playmaking items, but he feels like a support. He doesn't really feel like what would you rather have, a Tiny or a Beastmaster mid lane? Right now in this meta, it's Beastmaster 100% of the time.
That's why.
I think this is the build to go for, because like the cast range from all other heroes got removed, so you kind of still need Ether Lens to not get so close to the fight, but be efficient. You want to be using your abilities multiple times in a team fight. I like that. Also getting a Glimmer Cape, not going for like a greedy route, you know, I'll rush Aghanim Scepter or anything. Skywrath Mage. Yeah,
definitely. The Glimmer also just shows that he's selfless. Like, you see so many Skyrats just go Aether Lance or Aethos instantly.
I mean, it's not his job
they
to do
had
damage.
A setup. Yeah, no, they had a good setup. You know, they had multiple stuns, so he doesn't necessarily need to get that Aethos, which is also dispellable by Omni Knight. So, like, really, really good choice from Sky there.
Yeah. So they share the MVP a little
Sure,
bit.
yeah.
But that Ultra Kill on Beastmaster, Osrog, please. That patch that just happened was not enough.
This is the thing that I first checked when I woke up. You know, there's a new patch. I get the update information. I open it up. Like, let's check the Beastmaster. I don't care about the other things.
Do you
10
ban
damage.
him every game?
Do I ban him? No, I still ban techies.
Fair enough.
Your priorities are in place.
Yeah.
I agree with it. Well, we can find out who they'll ban after a quick break. Again, much love to Secret Lab chairs for their top-level comfort in sponsoring this event. We will be back with more T1 with Smart Omega right after this.
Change of range.
Welcome back to Boom. Oh, no, not Boom. T1 versus Smart Omega. I'm putting too much brain power into this Smart Omega thing. They did get boomed.
By the boomstick of Sniper, that's what you were thinking about?
Of course, yeah. I mean, there was more Beastmaster that I was concerned about, which I hope they ban. I don't think that whoever has first pick, you know,
you got it.
Don't pick Grimstroke instead.
Yeah, after that first game.
What's Grimstroke gonna do for you?
Man, Grimstroke is just losing games. I've been paying attention.
It's true. Tell me the numbers. You found out the numbers the cost. At least as of yesterday.
You checked the numbers for me, didn't you?
It's true, I did. So yesterday, Grimstroke, despite being first phase banned very, very often in upper division and lower division, in all upper divisions, it was 37% win rate. But if you include lower division, then it's a 53% win rate. So
lower division winning, you know.
With Grimstroke.
Yeah, but the upper division,
they don't get it.
We're focusing on the upper division.
I mean, they're too busy getting these no points in Soulbind until level 8. These upper division kids think they're so hot.
I'm not really sure how you come up to that idea when you have a Lion in your team. Like if you don't have a good it's like almost as bad as if you had a Lich Grimstroke and you don't take Soulbind. It's peculiar.
It reminds me of the good old days, you know, the good old meme where you buy Aghanim Scepter but you don't skill ulti type of a thing.
Which hero was that most viable on?
Zeus, I don't know, Lina. Before, you know, it's an old meme.
Luna ulti without Lucent Beams.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
The classic one.
That's actually viable versus Rubik, right? Like, don't give him a spell to steal.
Here, go take this Eclipse. Well,
right.
We have our draft number 2, Smart Omega versus T1, and lo and behold, T1 have learned their lesson. Oh, Smart Omega ban out the Puck and the Luna, T1 ban out the Io and the Centaur, and T1 learned their lesson. They're like, oh yeah, Beastmaster, forget Grimstroke. And guess what? You can get Grimstroke now if you want.
So Smart Omega, they definitely showed how strong they are in Division 2. However, in the lower division, that is, if they take this game, if they manage to win against Beastmaster,
they earn our respect.
They're the gods.
They'll gain the respect. That's it.
Agreed.
Rubik, this might be the answer for the Beastmaster with the cast range, possibly Ether Lens, you know, steal that.
Get your own Aghanim Scepter.
Get your own Ags and then just spam it.
Also played against Rubik with Beastmaster. I played a few Beastmaster games. You need to get the axe. Though.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh.
You thought playing against one Beastmaster is bad? What about 2?
Yeah,
and it's the same debuff that stacks.
Yeah. That's
so
the best part.
Morphling axes and Beastmaster axes, it all looks the same in the eyes of Ice Frog when it's debuffing an enemy.
So wait, right now all you need is 3 heroes to entertain Smart Omega. Like some frontliners, right? All you have to draft is just someone to make noise while you're sitting in the back and throwing those axes. Damn, this is a really good idea.
This is a must-have Aghanim Scepter game on Morphling eventually. It doesn't necessarily need to be a rush, but you could potentially and just be annoying with the axes. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe like a Dragon Lance. A Dragon Lance is a very potent item right now, once again on the Morphling.
So they reduced some aspects of Aghanims on Morphling. It still gives bonus cast range that's not as much, right?
Yep.
And the mana cost reduction thing, was that removed or is it still a part of it? Because it used to reduce the amount of mana on all the spells that you were casting while you were in Morph.
Was it removed? There's so many patches.
Yeah, there was like a bunch of aspects of the Aghanim Scepter that I can look it up.
Yeah, you can look it up. I'll talk about the Morph. Meanwhile, you know, the things that I know
Sure.
that they were changed.
AA is a counter to him?
Sure. His Adaptive Strike is 50 mana. His Shift is much better now, even though it costs 10 mana. So playing into any kind of mana burn, which they have in Nyx Assassin, looks good. You know, Nyx Assassin just feels good against Morphling at pretty much every stage of the game. You have that Carapace, mana burn. Let's see what they decide to ban out. They banned out the Batrider.
The bottom row knees up, the upper row knees down. Different approaches to the seating game.
This is a bad posture. You need to sit differently.
Posture
it's
check. Come on,
good,
boys.
you know, in 20s, but when you reach 25, 30s, you know, I can tell you, you can feel, you know, that you did not sit well when you were younger. So better, you know, get some water, stay hydrated.
Especially if you're hard carrying your team, your back's gonna hurt after all this. Okay, so Morph, the Scepter also used to reduce the cooldown by 30 seconds. Now it reduces it by 20 seconds. It used to give 600 cast range bonus. Now it gives 300 cast range bonus. And the mana loss reduction is inherent to the spell. It's
with
not
the
a part of the
Beastmaster axes, the 300 is just enough.
Oh, just barely. You can barely touch someone.
You really don't need any more than that. It feels good enough. And they banned out the A, they banned out the Drow, some heroes that might be a little bit problematic for the Morphling and the Beastmaster.
Yeah, Drow Ranger with the Shard, HP, and lifesteal reduction. Also, like AA, of course. Phantom Lancer, Mana Burn, something that Morph doesn't deal well against Dragonite Rubik. I've always been a fan of these two heroes paired up together. You have a Fate Bolt, you have Breathe Fire. That's like so much damage reduction, it's insane.
Unless you're just throwing axes.
Sure, like
sure.
if you
in,
don't
in the lane though, it's definitely strong. If they lane together, it's one of the better lanes with DK. They go with the Tusk on T1. This is something that they've played on 4 and as well on 5. It's a decent lane with the Morphling, can secure that lane. Also gives you that tag team in case Dragonite is on the off lane. You'll have some damage to deal with him. Meanwhile, Enchantress now...
Not sure why.
Yeah, exactly. It was the counter to the Beastmaster, but isn't anymore.
You can't, enchant one of the axes while they were flying. It's not doable. Because Beastmaster, he does not care about his boar anymore.
No, and I don't really think there was any way that T1 were going to like pick a Darkseer in this situation or anything.
If you're on the off lane, right, maybe they were considering, because you have Tusk, and then you put Beast mid, Morphling safely, and it's doable, but yeah, I think they picked Enchantress to counter the Beast, and it's not really a counter anymore.
Maybe they just want to have like some super, not necessarily
wait,
super late game to secure things for them.
Hey,
it's a core Rubik. It's a core Rubik.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, you're right.
So they're gonna lane Rubik mid against the Beastmaster. He gets farm, gets that Ether Lance, gets the Aghanim Scepter. They have no heroes with the attack speed whatsoever, so they can't kill the egg. Good Phoenix game.
Makes a lot of sense to put the Rubik on mid because he is the counter to Beast in a way that he can steal the axes, but he needs axe. And for that you need farm.
This reminds me of the 628 patch where OD was extremely powerful, so people kind of started to play Rubik sometimes on a mid lane to be able to steal the Astral. Well, you Astral me, I Astral you, I have a better Astral overall, so you have better axes on top of that. Not sure I like it. These heroes are very squishy. Enchantress, Rubik, so this is most likely going to be off-lane Dragonite. You just put Morphling there, like you don't threaten a kill. Dragonite cannot kill Morphling. Even if it's a next assassin Dragonite, it's a lot of stuns, but he should be fine. With either Phoenix, either Tusk, depends where they want to shift it. Like Morphling should have a free farm in this type of a lane.
And if you look at the draft of Smart Omega, it doesn't look very solid, does it? You don't really have team fight. You can kind of brawl it out, but it all comes down to this Rubik stealing the important spells. But he will be focused on stealing only the axes, so...
I want to see something like a Slark possibly for Omega, where he goes for the mana burn. They have like no real stuns. He can get out of anything pretty much.
The only problem with Slark is you can still hit him with axes.
Yes,
right? Like no matter what
that's
he
correct.
does.
How about Bristleback?
But you can dispel it also. So
yeah,
that's a nice thing.
It's good versus Morphling overall, so I can see it working. Good attack speed versus the egg too. Bristleback, it doesn't matter. You mean for Smart Omega?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how tanky you are. Those axes will go straight through you eventually. So
The longer you stay in a fight, the more damage you'll get from the axes. Because Beastmaster, he doesn't run out of mana.
Or cooldowns.
Yeah.
Like you're literally using no mana with the talent, the +3 mana region. You're full mana throughout the whole fight. You're not losing it. You need to have a diffusal carrier against.
They have mana burn. They have next assassin this time around, so.
Yep.
Either that or maybe any. I like Slark. I like Slark a lot here. Possibly like a Naga Siren, maybe.
This Phantom Lancer just completely.
He's banned. He's banned. Like, it would be a good PL game.
Yeah, it would be a great one.
Because they don't have too much against illusions, of course, except axes, because axes do everything.
Then how about Naga?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
It's like Naga and Slark are obvious options, perhaps. Let's put it that way. Versus the Morphling versus the Beast. They go with the Bristle.
Yeah, I kind of like Slark here now.
Yep. Definitely much better now when you're playing versus a Bristle. It gives you a hero that's decent versus him in the lane too.
Also a Silver Edge carrier if you need it.
They're sure, like you can't. All these built-in BKB heroes aren't great versus Morphling as well. Like your Nikes, Jug, they really can't play them here. Slark sounds still like the best idea.
Is Jug available?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you risk giving Blade Fury to Morphling.
It's just like you have Punch, you have Roar. I think it's a Slark game. Maybe I'm just not seeing too many heroes right now, but feels like this is the only win condition they can pick right now for Smart Omega.
You're thinking about the hero that's strong versus Morphling, but also a hero that can dispel the axes. Because of that,
you can dispel Goo, like you can dispel Fiery
and
Spirits.
you're strong versus Bristle. In the well, not necessarily too strong, but you're decent versus Bristle.
You're not as strong like as people think. You know, in the early game where you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit Bristle back. Well, he's gonna hit you back. Use some Quill Sprays. It's not that easy first couple of levels. Same goes for like Bat Rider, let's say, where like. I mean, it's good for Slark on the mid lane, but on the off lane, like you just don't have the cooldowns ready to just constantly dispel things.
It's just that there are worse heroes to play against
yeah.
that. That's all. You're trying to find something that can actually somehow deal with it. They're chewing through their time. They're not sure as well. What do you think, Tsunami? What carry would you pick here? Naga?
Yeah, I prefer the illusion-based approach as opposed to like a team-fighting Slark-based approach.
Because Diffusal Blade is great against Bristleback, great against Morphling. You also have another mana burn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, his shard is good. The tankier you get, his shard is good eventually. You know, he might get it, but... I think I'm gonna go with T1 here. The only reason is I see Beastmaster.
Possibly even seeing 2 Beastmasters.
Yeah, if you go with 1 Beastmaster, what about 2 with Morphling? There is
sounds even better.
100% T1 a team to go for here, and not only because of that, but Omega Esports draft. If they win with this, they just go God status.
Invite them straight to the major.
Exactly.
Yeah, give me a T1 also. Give me the Beastmaster mainly, because seeing T1 in Game 1, I was underwhelmed. Especially seeing Cuckoo back, I was having high expectations. I was like, oh, you know, it was a standard situation at the major. Lacoste is also a T1.
Yeah, give me a T1.
Give him a T1. But, I don't know, his Omni Knight was kind of underwhelming. And I guess it was somewhat of a difficult Omni Knight game. But all games are difficult against Beastmaster.
This is Beastmaster off lane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Cuckoo's playing it.
And Carl is playing mid.
Mid Bristleback?
Yep.
Okay. So the reason why they swapped it because they saw it's a mid Rubik, so Beastmaster will not even go for the Ags. Like this time around, I think it's much more.
But then you're playing versus Enchantress, right?
Sure, but
you
maybe you can like get axes, get 1 boar possibly, but you don't. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't need to get the Ags at all.
Why not still play mid then and take boars and put Bristle versus
changing my prediction. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're still T1. Offlane.
I got a bit confused.
Offlane's tricky, but it's fine. They'll have the Morphling. They'll figure it out. B-Cup and Black can also figure it out for game number 2.
Thank you very much, Tsunami.
They
Appreciate
didn't
it.
realize that it was an offlane beast mid Bristol.
Do you think they made the wrong pick?
No.
No.
I mean, this Bloodseeker last pick is just... Yeah, it doesn't sound that good against the Morphling, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking Naga on the panel. You were thinking Anti-Mage.
Anti-Mage would have, like, if they picked AM, I would have definitely gone Omega here, because I think it's a free AM game, pretty much.
But then they went Bloodseeker.
They went Bloodseeker.
I'm going to go against the grain.
You're going with Omega?
I'm going to go Omega. Think, 2-0 statement.
Sure.
Maybe. I have nothing
I would like to see it, man. You always told this, man. You want it.
You guys have been doing that in the green room a lot.
Yeah, of course. It's our special.
Early morning Bristleback impersonations.
Yeah, I'm streaming way too much Bristleback games. And Lacoste and I, we play a lot together. Every time I play Bristol.
I think you need to do Bristleback cosplay.
Me?
Yeah.
He's very short though.
So you just hunch over. You got get a shell on your back.
That's gonna lead to back problems, man.
You don't have to do it forever. I'm not saying this is like a forever thing.
Why? But even if you just do it half a day, you're gonna be like, what is happening to my back?
I don't know. You have bristles on your back. You'll be fine.
Can you also spray them though?
Yes.
So if you attack me from behind, you go.
I don't plan on attacking you, so it's okay.
Okay. Fair enough. So Rubik against Bristol. This matchup should just be a farm fest for both heroes. Don't think either of them can really kill each other. However, maybe Carl is not as comfortable on Bristol back. We have to see. Wait and see. But then they wouldn't pick it in the DPC game. So maybe I'm just thinking too much.
The lane went pretty evenly the first game.
It did.
Obviously, that's a completely different matchup.
It is.
I got nothing else.
Okay. That's nice.
Oh,
so he still goes for axes, of course. Initially, I thought maybe this is the kind of thing where you just don't skill axes at all. Like some ODs wouldn't skill Astral against the Rubik, you know? But he's going to go skill axes. They'll have 2 Beastmasters throwing axes. I'm sure 2 Beastmasters will still beat 1 Rubik, right?
Like you'd like to think so. Where does a Bloodseeker find success in this game?
You give your Q to the Rubik, who throws more damaging axes. Already, they deal 26% more damage. And you give him the bonus spell amp from the Q, which is another 30%. Whew! How much is that?
I don't know. I was expecting you to do the math.
56%.
I already forgot the numbers.
Yeah, 56%. On the axis, extra per axe, and then it stacks up even more.
Adaptive Strike with the tag team. Trying to go on a CML. Great shards. That could lead to first blood. Breathe fire. CML surviving long enough, and he's going to walk away from this one.
If he had an oof instead of a bracer, he would have been dead there. But choosing to go for the more defensive route. Are you more of an oof person, or?
I like oof. I think it depends. There was a point where we were seeing it on like every Undying in the Chinese region.
Yeah, I mean oof is just very, like it's a very potent item. Like a lane can snowball because of it.
Right.
Like I wouldn't mind this Bloodseeker to build an oof, for example, or even Orb of Corrosion maybe.
Nice 2-man stun.
Yeah.
23's got to be careful. He didn't exactly have the best performance last game. I think obviously there was a lot on him to get done in game number 1.
The biggest thing I could fault him for is his item build, I'd say. Because if you play 4 Protect 1, your 1 really needs to deal all the damage.
Right.
And he went quite against that line of thought process. And he's going to try to steal the bounty rune here on Carl, but an Impale could kill him here.
Carl getting hit by the Impale. Mac trying to stay in front of him. Carl, one more shot. There's first blood for Mac. Rubik already a thorn in the Bristle's side, which is weird because he's got a hard exterior.
Another very cocky play coming out here from T1. Like,
gosh,
they just look, very different.
It's not the same.
It's not the same
style.
T1, yeah, for sure.
It really isn't. Like, yeah, Beastmaster feels more cuckoo oriented. That's for sure. He's gonna TP out top, gets silenced, taking a lot of damage.
But he's not farming top, like not well at all.
Yeah, and that's a full TP back to base too.
Yeah, and Bristol is getting pressured a lot middle. Like, I play a lot of Bristol, and Rubik is not a matchup where you should really feel pressured at all. But he already died. You know, like I'm sure the game from now on should be quite easy for him because they don't really have good heroes to kill him. But yeah, like already not off to a good start here.
I wonder what they're gonna do to hurt this Bristle. Like where are they? Is somebody gonna pick a break for them? Like,
yeah, in the mid game, it's gonna be really hard to kill him. Like once he picks up his Eternal Shroud. Maybe even a Vanguard on top of that.
Yeah.
I mean, incredibly tough kill. Which is also why they're landing in middle.
Definitely feels like this could be a bit of a problem for Omega if not handled precisely.
I'm just really worried about his top lane here. This Beastmaster against Bloodseeker is not fair at all for the Beast. And Bloodseeker should be free from here completely. Whereas Morph... I guess Morph against DK is also really simple, so that should be fine.
It's supposed to be simple, but it feels like 23's taking a lot of damage. He's kind of struggling with the lane. It's not like the easiest morph lane we've seen.
It's not the easiest, but it's also not the hardest. They don't really have any good stuns to kill you.
Ooh,
as I say that though, whoa, if you got a stun in the face there. Whew.
Yeah, if they had just had the +1 potentially of CML, that might have been enough to get a kill.
Yeah, but he's stalking middle. Wants to make sure he secures that rune at minute 6.
They're coming over mid again. They've got the telekinesis. Carl might be in trouble if CML can land this stun.
So guys, I'm back.
That's exactly what he
I
does,
hope
but
you
look
enjoy
at the quill
KTPC
sprays,
live.
and it's enough to push them back. Max got his own quill spray.
ये मैच मैं भी देख रहा था.
This Bloodseeker is already running at 530 MS here. So Morphing is usually very low health.
फिर से एक मैच खेलते हैं.
Bristol as well. Gotta get that health region up real quick.
लगा देते हैं. इस बार थोड़ा carry करने का try करेंगे. So
very important.
Hard support
Ace refill could have been big.
Yeah. Could have also rotated top of that one. All
तो
eyes
रखते
again, pretty much on 27 here.
अगर पॉज हो सके तो हम पॉज लेके खेलेंगे.
The same
पॉज का जो आर्केना है मेरा उसको भी हम
No.
मार्केट लिस्ट से निकाल लेते और अगर हो सके तो उसको उसी को लेके खेलेंगे वो आर्केना लेके खेलेंगे.
Sam H has to be careful here.
Getting chased. Tag team's doing a lot with the help of 23. CML coming over, lands the stun on 23. Oh no!
Everything is falling apart for them.
That's the aggression being the problem for them. They really feel confident going for the Dragon Knight. Completely losing track of CML.
Yeah, and the Enchantress stole like 3 big creeps away from the Bristol back. Like everything is going wrong here for T1 once more.
Tino's coming in. He's level 6. He's got Rupture. Carl, how far can you run?
Carl is gone.
Yeah, he's just going to die here. They've got the Rupture. They have the control. They're going to leave it for Matt. Wow, that is... certainly not something that's going to happen in my pubs. Sam H, he'll get run down.
Finally get something going. Much needed here for T1. It just seems like Omega has the number on all lanes. Like they're always outplaying them, outmoving them, outmaneuvering them.
Cuckoo has to be careful.
Yeah.
Ooh, he might be in trouble. Just an impale onto the boar, though.
Back is not really here and likes to play from behind. His network is still looking decent though, so it shouldn't be a big problem just yet. But if
अगर पॉज बैन नहीं होता है तो
best hero.
फिर उसको लेके
Wait, ain't that kind of cheap? Yeah, and effective. 5 seconds left.
आर्केना लेके खेलेंगे. पॉज बैन कर दिया. क्या फायदा?
Seconds.
फिलहाल
You only got 5 seconds. Even less now.
ट्रोल करते ओके ट्रोल करते. चलिए ट्रोल करते थोड़ा बहुत ट्रोल करते. वॉर चाहिए. ट्रोल करते. मीपो मेरे से कंट्रोल नहीं होता है. सो मीपो से मैं खेल नहीं पाता हूँ. और ये मीपो लिया ऑपोजिट पे अर्थ सिकर ले लिया भाई. छोड़ा नहीं लौंडे ने. ये मीपो मरेगा, लेकिन वो भी क्या है भाई, इको स्लैम 110 सेकंड का है, लाइक 2 मिनट।
The sack. Very well. Cruelly
Prepare
so.
for battle!
Trot along. Yes.
वो तोड़ना है मेरे को, तोड़ के इधर पे घुसना है, नहीं ये जगह पे।
Indeed.
ये करेंगे।
Hey, it ain't fun if we ain't all here.
Wow! Wow!
Only level was effort. They see him. They should be able to get this kill. And there's the Vendetta hit with the stun. Snowball. All right, Zephyr, he's still dead, though. Walrus Punch onto the DK. They're coming through. Mac trying to output as much as he can. He does have that cool spray to work with, and it's starting to pile up and be a problem for this T1 side. I mean, they lose Cuckoo, they lose Whitemod, and Tino's running in. They look over at Carl. They just can't commit. Mac not feeling as strong just yet.
They're just getting mauled.
He's
is
running
Mac in
after
trouble
Mac.
here?
Mac,
Nah, he's fine.
I want to see him take the viscous nasal goo.
Me too. Still didn't cast it though. But yeah, you can just see them. They're getting mauled here. Like they will definitely need a good team fight on the back of this egg. A good raw, a good egg. They need to be able to take a team fight. Omega's just outpacing them so much.
Yeah.
2 games in a row. First game, okay, you know, maybe it's a fluke. But if they do it again here, which they are right now, there's some impressive stuff going on.
And again, and I know we were proven that they can do it last game, but it's another one of those tests. Can you work a good laning phase into a good mid game and finish?
Right now, it looks like a pretty big yes.
They're coming bottom. They probably want Tino.
They need to wait for this E-Blade here on
They've got the vision. They might just go.
Tino knows. Or does he? Yeah, he does, or maybe.
Ooh, you get to ban someone. You only got 5 seconds. Even less now.
Let's pick up a Miko. Ay, magpatch mo. Ay, nan na, may patch na. Emboker. Pico itu kaya na po kasi siya mo pick. Bloody fucker. Amma, tahan eh. Swap. Nandiyan sa'yo mo Bawa mo ko set ha. Bacikir. Okay, pero madakpan na ito na yung kuhan ba? ना समोत
जैसे बताया था मेरे पास अर्कना था देख लो इसी को लेके लिंक खेलते हैं दिखाते हैं थोड़ा अर्कना क्लिप पे पहुंच का और ये कौन यार किसका बात
कर हिरल तक नहीं जा लगी गड्डन ना देवा
Out there hard of hearing.
Prepare for battle!
Yes!
अभी मजा आएगा यार माइक ऑन मत करो कंटिन्यूअसली
Whatever. Good idea. Lightning. Right.
30 seconds to showtime!
I'll do the honors. Good plan. Here I come. Here I come.
When the horn blows, the blood flows.
That won't me. What's this here? Keep an eye on her. Coming through. You got it. Right.
This one's skill belongs to me.
Chopper's waiting. Chop. Chopper car.
The twins are pleased with your work, Pudge.
Forward. Right to it.
None for you.
Ominous, that is. Deep breath, boys. You get one. You kept quiet figure. Yes.
I want to keep you safe. Lovely. Cut to the chase. Head now. Here I come. I'll skin you for that. Lightning. Something. What? What's it here? Try to run.
They firm deny.
Right. I'll do the honor. Just keep one. Drying. Fresh
Even
top.
at a fraction of my best, I have shown you miserable.
Aye, aye. This will find some use for you. Coming through. Yes! Now, yes!
Okay.
Carnage! Yeah! Head now!
Okay. करियर अरे यार करियर नहीं आ रहा है
Keep an eye on her. You got it. Here I come. Right. Whatever. Right to it. Good plan. I'm under attack. Oh, I need a new pair of pants. Ah.
Go TP, dude.
You did not earn it, so you got
it. On me.
There's no blood sugar, man.
Ah, good idea. Ominous, that is. Ah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yep. Right. I'm under attack. Whatever. You got it.
Killing spree!
Watch this.
The bottom tower is under attack. Rally the troops and get over there!
Blood sugar again. I found a stupid player.
Money changes hands.
Head now. Forward. Forward. Lightning.
Push, LC, push.
Ah,
Wait.
I'll do this best. Keep an eye on her. Territory. Yes! Invisibility! Good plan.
Dominate! You better poof on over to your bottom tower!
Walk to it!
If your mid tower could talk,
Stupid team,
it'd be
man.
pretty
Stupid
mad
team.
at you.
खत्म है भाई. ये साला सुअर फीट पे फीट दे रहा है, फीट पे फीट दे रहा है, फीट पे फीट दे रहा है.
Get up! Get out there!
Oh no.
Yep. Who's counting? Coming through. Ominous ready.
This isn't.
Here I come. Spare me. Here I come. That was a practice shot. Right. Good plan. Right to it. Waiting in.
Hook, fudge, hook.
Lost you.
Mega kill! Unstoppable! Double kill! Your middle tower is under
भाई टाइमिंग देखो इन लोगों का भाई.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ah. Here I come. Right.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Dig in and defend that sucker.
Put your money changes.
I'm betwixt myself.
Coming through.
The enemy's attacking your middle tower. Don't let him do that! They're trying to knock down your middle tower. This is one of the things in the bad tower.
Keep an eye.
They're trying to knock down your middle tower.
What's this here?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. Let's get intimate. Ominous, that is. Here I come.
Your mid tower could talk. It'd be the attitude. Your middle tower's under attack. Start double kill. Look at that! Your middle tower just got denied.
Whatever.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yes.
Are you even watching your top tower?
Right. Keep an eye on her.
What do you buy?
Right to it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
You got it. What's this here?
Well-gotten gains.
Ominous, that is. Take it.
Whoa! Godlike!
भाई कहीं पे भी अल्टी मार देता है भाई.
Top tower is under attack. The top tower has fallen.
Stone.
It ain't over till the last building falls. So fight! Killing spree!
Hey now.
Top tower. Top tower's under attack.
I'll better get used to these. Here I come. Here I come.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Forward.
Ooh, your bottom tower's
Yes.
kind of bad. What,
Radiant
not your
fortified
job or
the
something?
structures.
Pretty good move if you ask me.
इतना फीड देता है भाई क्या बोले और.
Aye, aye. Yep. Smell good.
Isa mag... Dagger, wrong of dagger.
Ominous ladies. Here I come.
Money changes hands.
Whatever.
You better poof on over to your mother.
Oh, we having fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
ओके स्नाइपर सपोर्ट कर रहा है पहली बार देख रहा गान में जो सपोर्ट कर रहा है
We get freebies now. Oops, was that me? I will die. I just got the shivers. Coming through. Keep an eye on her. Right to it. Yes. Oh, good idea.
Gigi.
Lightning.
Invisibility.
Oh, yes. Mates on the table. Good plan. Yep.
Bot.
Head now. Here.
They're trying to knock down your middle tower. Your mid tower is awful shit and even at you. You and a couple of friends could probably stop that.
इसका ये घटाना चाहिए.
Double kill. Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant called in the fortification. Your bottom tower is under attack.
You got it.
Your top tower is under attack.
We have a
killing spree.
Here I come. Death devoured.
Your middle tower is under attack. Oh, There better be something important going on.
I'm like a bad meal. You can't kick me down. What is it?
Your middle tower's under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower's under attack.
You got it.
They're trying to knock down your middle tower. Your middle tower has fallen.
As far as I'm concerned, every don't fear Reaper. Greg the Butcher. Good idea. Yes! You get it? Keep an eye on her. Bounty! Right. Use the lane. Right to it.
Push the mid, finish.
Now, yes.
कहीं से भी अल्टी मार रहे हैं भाई.
Here I come. Forward. Head now. Here I come. Okay, get over. Coming through. Waiting in. Ominous, that is. Time for a little butchery. Aye, aye. Smell the fresh air. Whatever. Right. Yep.
यहाँ से यहाँ पे अल्टी मार देगा भाई. कुछ भी बनाया है.
You're mincemeat now.
Dire's putting up a barricade.
To my lambs.
देखो. यहाँ पे था. यहाँ पे.
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep an eye on her.
इसको चेंज करो बे डोटा, ऐसा अनफेयर चीज मत बनाओ।
Yep. Good plan. Head now. Forward. Walk to it.
The top tower is under attack.
This edge is nice and sharp.
फिर से लैग भी हो रहा है, वाह वाह वाह।
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower needs some help.
Aye. Ominous, that is. Here I come. This time.
The middle barracks are under attack. You'll be Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm under attack.
Dominate! The middle barracks are under attack.
Here I come. Something's wrong. Fortified my feast. I'll do the honor.
10 किल, कितना किल लिया? 18 किल के बाद एक डेथ हो रहा है।
Regeneration. Ah, good idea. Oh, yes. For the twin.
The enemy's top tower is
Whatever. Oh, yes.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, good idea. Oops, was that me? Good plan.
TP nothing, just ulti मारो कहीं पे पहुंच जाओ भाई, ऐसा बस तुमको कहीं पे जाना है, मार दो अल्टी, खत्म बात। टीपी लर्न, टीपी नहीं चाहिए। कांडू गेम बना दिया है भाई अभी।
I'll do the honors.
एक रेंज सेट कर दो ना, यहाँ से यहाँ तक, या फिर यहाँ पे 1300 1400 1500 चलो 2000 दे दो भाई, कहीं पे भी मार देगा, कहीं पे भी।
Forward! Head now! Open!
A worthy opponent.
Here I come! Forever! Let's get started!
Yours was a glorious at my hand.
कहीं पे भी मार दो भाई।
Roshan has fallen to the tire.
Immortality.
Here I come!
Double kill. Middle barracks are looking shaky. The middle barracks has fallen.
भाई डोटा भी खत्म हो
Your
गया।
middle barracks is
ये
fallen.
अगर इसको अगर फिक्स नहीं करेगा तो डोटा खत्म।
Your mid tower could talk, it'd be pretty magic. We got one less middle tower now, by the way. Your middle tower has fallen. Your region is under attack. That is absolutely how you lose the game. Were you not paying attention to the rules? Defend your agent!
Well, I'll need to sharpen the calorie there.
Radiant agent is nothing but rubble. Dire, take it all the way!
खत्म है ये गेम।
How do you think I'm so fast?
ये हरामखोर फेट दिया है।
Let's skip to the good stuff. Ready?
चलो आज के लिए इधर तक इतना ही खत्म करते। मिलते हैं बाद में। यार मुझे लग रहा है अभी उसको बैन करना पड़ेगा, वो वाला हीरो को, जब तक इसका अपडेट से कुछ ठीक नहीं कर देता। आई थिंक मेरे को डोटा को एक मेल सेंड करना पड़ेगा फिर से। क्या यार ये लोग हीरो लाता है, देखता नहीं है, कुछ अंधे की तरह ला के रखता है। चलो तब तक के लिए बाय, टेक केयर, गुड नाइट।